Well, I've got some real interesting things to talk about this morning. I hope everybody has had a good evening. I had a good evening last night. I had to go to city council meeting last night. And it was enlightening to be at least it was enlightening. Okay. I had to go to city council, and looks like August. I made I made pancakes and bacon for the kids this morning, but nobody showed up. So I made all these. I made a whole thing of bacon, and I made a whole batch of pancakes, and nobody came for the pancakes and donut. Or it's just our society. And then that leads into what I was watching on television, on the news. I really don't understand some of these companies. I really don't. I think either they have no idea what they're doing, or they're not in tune with their customers. And these CEOs, I don't know how these companies can hire these CEOs, some of these CEOs. I just don't. I don't know for the life of me how you can hire some of these people. Because to me, it's insane. And that goes into what I'm going to talk about. And our numbers, just so everybody knows, okay? Our numbers, I checked the numbers last night. Our numbers on my live streams have literally doubled. Okay? The amount of views I'm getting, way up. Way up. Okay? And the amount of views are just astounding. I'm astounded. Okay? Especially Tuesday's show. Tuesday's show was absolutely amazing. But anyways, I found something that I wanted to show people. Come on. Hello? Hello? So, a lot of times when I do this live stream, I say a lot of things, okay? And a lot of people, maybe they don't. Maybe they think everything I've said is true. Maybe everything that I have told you guys is all true, okay? Maybe everything that I've done is true, okay? And because I tell a lot of stories, okay? I mean, I tell a lot of stories, all right? And see, the phone just doesn't want to stop. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, hello. Who? This is Professor Tinker's workshop. Yep. So, so a lot of times people, I say things like yesterday. I was talking about Young's newsstand, and I just wonder. Some people probably think, oh, did Bryan really have a newsstand? Did he really open a newsstand? Well, here's a picture of me in the Sentinel Tribune, and this was taken in December of 1987. So in 1987, I was 28 years old, okay? 1987, I was 28 years old. And this is a picture of me. This is why my wife married me, because I was so handsome. So this is a picture of me, all right? That's the article in the Sentinel Tribune, okay? This was the article that was in the Sentinel Tribune. There's a picture of me, okay? That's a picture of me, okay? Let me put something behind that so you guys can see that beautiful face. So that's me. That's a picture of me in 1978, okay? I had just opened Young's newsstand, okay? New store in town. Bryan Young, owner of Young's newsstand. That's one of the pictures. Now, this is a picture of Kathy and I. So this is in 1987. So this is when my wife had long hair, okay? And I think she was, no, she wouldn't be pregnant with, I think she was pregnant with Ryan. Because December, yeah, I think she was pregnant with Ryan. And this is me. This is me. I was 28 years old, okay? 1987, 87, 89, I would have been 89, I've been 30. So I've been 28. All right, so this is a picture of me when I was 28 years old, okay? And this is Kathy and I. And that's a picture of me, okay, at Young's newsstand. There's my magazines, and those are all the donuts that I had to throw away because I wasn't delivering donuts, okay? And that was my first week in business. And I didn't know if I was going to be in business, honestly. I was crying I was crying in the morning because nobody was coming into my store. Not 78. No, that was not. 78 is when I went in the Navy. This is 87. This is 87. This is 10 years later. I was 10 years older, okay? There's a picture of me right there. Kathy and me. That's a picture of Kathy and I. I think she was pregnant with Ryan. I think she was pregnant with Ryan. I'm pretty sure she was pregnant with Ryan. So I just wanted to let everyone know that I did own Young's newsstand. Okay, that was a real store, and it was very popular. I had lots of kids. That was. I just sold another one of these. We just sold another one of these cap guns. The 12 shotters. I'll put this behind me so you can see this cowboy gun. This cowboy behind me, okay? The top one is the cowboy one. Now on X, it doesn't matter. They won't ban me, but YouTube will ban me if I promote it too much. So, but we just sold one of those. Number 21s, plus he bought a 5-pack of caps, which is what you should do. You should always buy 5 packs of caps. Don't buy one, always buy 5. Okay, it's time, gonna work. Okay, time to drive, gonna work to afford all these cars. Okay, good, have a good day, Gale Forest Raceway. 87, I graduated high school. A lot of people probably did. I was 10 years in the Navy. I had just gotten out of the Navy, 1987. Just got out of the Navy. And my wife and I, we opened up Young's Newsstand, which was quite eventful. So anyways, yeah, earlier I was talking about these corporations are just doing, and so anyways, I don't know if anybody's seen the new design for a Cracker Barrel. The only word that comes to me, this new Cracker World's design, you know, they wanted to redesign their Cracker Barrel store. The only word that comes to me that defines what they did is sterile. The word sterile. And that is not a word you want to use to associate your restaurant, okay? Is not necessary. But you want to have it clean and everything. But it looks like a hospital, sterile. There's no, it's too open. There's no, the one thing that Cracker Barrel was great about is that you felt like you were at home. It was low lit in a sense that not super light, but all the decorations, it just felt cozy. Now it feels like I'm being on you know, shine upon, you know. That the CEO at Cracker Barrel, oh my goodness, they are going to. Well, you know what? They think they think they've got the right menu, and these woke just knuckle cases. I just sold another python. I tell you, every time I do a commercial about cap guns, I sell a bunch. We just sold a Scooby-Doo set. We got those on sale, though. That's why. We got caps and a Mega Monster. You know, so it's like, I don't know. And then they take away, Cracker Barrel takes away the guy sitting in the chair next to the Cracker Barrel. Okay, do people understand what Cracker Barrel means? Cracker Barrel means the Cracker Barrel. Well, what is a Cracker Barrel, Mr. Young? Bryan, what's a Cracker Barrel? Well, in old, and if all you have to do is go watch, you want to see what an old-fashioned general store looked like. All you have to do is go watch old movies. The best movie that shows an old-fashioned general store with a Cracker Barrel and with the stove is the movie Sergeant York. Perfect movie. Okay. Perfect movie. Perfect movie. Absolutely perfect. So I made pancakes and bacon this morning, but nobody showed up. I have a friend that has a radio show on guns called Tiger Talks. You should do an advertisement on his show. Hey, have him give me a call. Have him give me a call. I'll do some advertising. Have him give me a call there, UNM. I'd love to do that. Wow, that'd be great. Have him give him a call. Tell him to Tiger Talk. I'll advertise on his show. Every time I do a video on cap guns, I sell cap guns. Now, you might find that not a good idea. Well, you know, I don't really care. All I know is that I sell them. Well, okay, so this guy bought a Challenger. He got a VW Beetle. He got the Mazda RX-7. He got the Nissan Skyline. Oh, Ken Wood. Oh, that's right. He got a new display case so he can display his new cars. Oh, that's funny. So Ken Wood got a display case to display all of his new cars. That's funny. So, yeah, that's a good idea, UNM. You should get a hold of your guy, Trigger Talk, and I can talk to him because kids have to know gun etiquette. That's the thing. And you teach them young. Every kid in America at one time had a cap gun. Everybody had a cap gun. Everybody on the planet had a cap gun. Everybody had a cap gun. And you know what I mean? Everybody had a cap gun. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean everybody had a cap gun. So we got caps here. I had some caps here, but Mac Henry, he's constantly moving things around on me. Constantly moving things around. I tell you, the guy likes to just constantly move things around. I don't know what all this is here for. Now, what happened to my caps? Now, I'm missing a monster. I got to find this monster here. So today is going to be a really weird day today. So we have these stick block monster. They're called Mega Monsters. And these are random. There's you don't know what monster you're gonna get. And they glow in the dark. They're very popular. Stick block Mega Monster. Collect them all. This kid ordered one of them. Then somebody ordered somebody ordered the Batman set. The Scooby-Doo set. Somebody ordered a Scooby-Doo set, which is a really great buy. You can't go wrong with a Scooby-Doo set. It's just a phenomenal deal. Somebody ordered that. So Gale Force Raceway has to go to work. And Gale Force is going to be changing his name to Gale Force Hobbies pretty soon. And therefore, he's going to be named Gale Force Hobbies is what he's going to change his name to. Slot car obsession. And then Kevin W had a talk with his wife last night. His wife brought Kevin into the bedroom and said, "Dear, you have to make a choice. Either it's me or slot cars." And Kevin basically told his wife that if it's me or slot cars, it's both. Because Kevin told his wife last night that, hey, listen, every time I play with slot cars, I'm playing, with the grandkids. It's all about the grandkids. I had a guy come in here I talked to you about this yesterday, that the UPS driver is retiring next week. And he can't wait to spend all his time with his grandkids. Because that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So this person ordered a cap gun. I can't show it to you on YouTube, but this is the cap gun. It's a cowboy one. Okay, and he ordered 5 packs of caps. That's the way you do it. That's the way you order it. It's 5 packs of caps. And then this person just ordered 5 caps. 5 packs of caps. So, gonna keep it in the slot. That's right. Wow, 45,000 customers. On 8/6, we hit 45,000 customers. Look at that, guys. On August 6th, we hit 45,000 customers. No, sales. 45,000 sales. that is really quite astounding. I would say to myself, if we weren't doing good, if we weren't getting sales, let's say I would come in and I would get one sale a day. Let's say nobody was watching my live stream. Let's say I was getting 3 or 4 hits on my live stream. Let's say nobody was watching on X. I got 9 people on X now. More and more people are watching on X than at other time. Okay. And then I get on YouTube. We've had more people watching this week than and the amount of people that are watching. Now, I don't know if you guys just joined in, but this is a picture of me. I'm going to show this a couple times today. This is a picture of me and Kathy. Kathy is my wife, by if you didn't know that. Kathy is my wife. This is a picture of my wife and I back in 1987, December of 1987. Here's the date right here. Wednesday, December 30th, 1987. And that is the handsome Bryan Young and my wife, Kathy Young, at the Bowling Green Sentinel. They took a picture of me in my store. That's when I was in my store. You notice the donuts right there? See the donuts right there? I was throwing away those every night until I started delivering donuts. And this is the new Golf Semi. I have no idea. Oh my gosh. It's really windy today. So we've had some great responses, and we've had some great sales. We've hit 45,000 sales. Okay, orders. 45,000 orders at ProTinkerToys.com. 45,000. 45,000. Think about that. Wouldn't it be amazing to hit 1 million? I don't think we wouldn't be able to handle the customers. Now, these are I finally got the inserts printed up for the Thunderjets. The Thunderjets. These are the Thunderjet inserts. These are inserts that go inside your car, and the inserts are a little smaller. For Thunderjets because of the Thunderjet chassis. They have to be a little smaller than the Extraction. Extractions are a little larger. And there's another picture of me. This is why Kathy married me, because I was so handsome. Look at that. Look at that guy. That's when I had my real teeth. I was 28 years old. I was 28 years old when I opened Young's Newsstand. Gosh, Ryan, I was even younger than Ryan. Ryan's 36. He's going to hit in 40. Oh, man, when he hits 40. Oh, poor Ryan. I feel sorry for him when he hits 40. Man, those are the days. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. La, 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 la. I opened at 6 a.m. and nobody would come in my store until 9. I finally stopped doing that. 40 was a fun age. 40 years ago, 45 years ago was in 25 years ago, 2000. I was 40 in 2000. 1999, I was 40 years old. 1999. 40 years old. I was with Irwin Toy at the time. So, we got all the orders pulled. Didn't have a lot of orders last night. The orders were somewhat sparse. But then all of a sudden they'll come in like a flood. You know, it's like all of a sudden we'll get like 50 orders. You're over the hill at 40. Yeah, that could be true, Arbuckle, but one thing that I have that Arbuckle does not have is I have a great physical shape, okay? Check it. Yeah, Arbuckle. Article, yes, but it was fun going over that hill, LOL. You're over the hill at 40. I don't know if you're over the hill. I think you're over the hill at I wouldn't say over the hill. I think you're over the hill nowadays at 70. I think 70 is the new 50, I think. I mean, some days I feel, because I'm working nonstop, you know, I do just get tired, you know. Like I'll just be sitting in a chair and I'll just fall asleep, you know. You can't change that. That's just life, you know. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I can't turn the clock back. All right, so they got a restock in here. And there's one thing that we are low on, and that is these things right here. These are what we have the least of, okay, right here. The Corvettes, we have these. We have some, but not a lot. These are starting to sell quite quickly, okay? Quite quickly. You haven't, let's see, I haven't reached the hill yet. I'm 69. I'm 66 there. Hopefully I get my Social Security this month. I doubt it, though. I don't think I'm going to get it till September. That's the Golf for 418. And then the Datsun pickup truck. That is car number 3 or 2. The Datsun pickup. You got 2 colors of that. 2 colors. 2 color. The black and look at these Jazz JDMs. Aren't they sweet looking? Aren't those sweet looking? We've had such a great week this week. And I told this earlier on the live stream is that we've had better numbers this week than I've had in months, okay? And we've had more people watch the live stream than ever before, okay? Some folks, hills are flatter than others. That's right, Arbuckle. Arbuckle, you still have not answered my question from yesterday, so I'm going to ask it again. I'm going to ask it one more time, Arbuckle. Have you ever been married or are you married? Let's see if I get an answer. I don't think he's going to answer me. I think he's going to intentionally avoid me. Now, that's just my opinion, okay? I can't guarantee that for sure. Some folks' hills are flatter than others. So the next car, which is my top 5 of all the new cars, is the VW Beetle. You get 2 versions of the Turtle Wax. just beautiful. Okay, so when you pay me the $1,000, I will answer. Oh my gosh. Oh, calm down, Bryan. Calm down, relax. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't handle it sometimes. Oh my goodness. So these are the Turtle Wax VW Beetles. These are Thunderjets. For sure, Paul. Hey, Rob. Good morning walk away in minutes. So Arbuckle will not tell me unless I pay him $1,000. I think he got that misunderstood yesterday. Theodore Baker. Okay, now Theodore Baker just sent me something. I sent my friend a text about doing an advertising on his radio show. Here's the link to his website. Tiger Talk. Tiger Talk Radio. Interesting. See, here's the problem with toy guns and real guns. A lot of guys, now there are some that don't, okay? Some of them are very open to selling toy guns, but a lot of gun owners don't necessarily like toy guns, which is kind of ridiculous because, toy guns is what got everything started. I mean, in the 50s, especially the 40s and the 50s, I don't think there was a kid in America that did not own a cap gun, okay? And they took them to school, okay? And every kid in high school, all you do is go watch the old movie Red Dawn. Every kid had a shotgun sitting in the back of his pickup truck. They just had them hanging there. Nobody touched them. It just that was a different America, unfortunately. And we could go back to that America. We just have to want to. And this is the VW Beetle. It's just like automobile cars. They can't ever. The only way they can go back to these if people would demand it. Okay, it's kind of like the Cracker Barrel, the new Cracker Barrel. It's stupid. I'm not going in the new Cracker Barrel. I'm not going to go into it. I called the local Cracker Barrel in Maumee and told them, listen, I'm not going to go that. If you guys decide to change that Cracker Barrel and make it look that sterile place, well, you know what? You can count me out, buddy. And the manager told me, he goes, we don't like it either. We don't like it either. These CEOs, I think they're some of these people, they have no idea who their customer base is. They have no idea. Oh, everybody took guns to school. That's the problem. That's the problem. You had gun school. You had classes. You had gun classes at school. Unbelievable. Now, this is 417, and these are the Ford Torinos. Look at these Ford Torinos. Aren't these sweet? Aren't these sweet? The Ford Torino. Yeah, baby. Yes, I totally agree. I totally agree that Cracker Barrel is going to be in the tank in less than a year. Okay? If they make these changes to all their locations and their new logo, it doesn't even show the guy sitting down next to the Cracker Barrel. I tell you, it's insanity. Yeah, what do you want? Hello? Yes. Yes, we have those. Yep, you can come and get those. When do you want to get them? Yeah, I'll be here. Well, it all depends on how far you're going to come from. Where are you going to come from? Yeah, that's just all you do is get on Interstate 80 and just come on down here. You want to, if you're, let's see, you're on, let's see, you're Interstate 80. You're in Kansas, so you're about a 9, 10, 12-hour drive. So just get on 80 and keep on hitting 80 until you get into Ohio. Yeah, you're going to be on the turnpike from Indiana. Now you can go, a better way is when you get to 70, 80. You want to hit, you want to go 70, okay? And that's quicker because what you do is you go 70 until you hit 75, because if you go 70 instead of 80 all the way, you're going to go up into, if you take 80 all the way, you're going to go all the way up into Chicago, which is an absolute nightmare. I would not do that. It's there. And so then you're going to come through, Indianapolis, which is a little quicker, and then you're just going to hit 75 and hit 75 north through Dayton, and you're just going to pop up in here in Wayne, Ohio. This is Wayne, Ohio here, and we have everything. Yes, we have those too. Well, you can if you want. Well, it all depends on how many you want to bring. Okay, if you got a truck, a bus. What kind of bus you got? Oh, you converted a school bus. Oh, it's like an RV. Oh, well, that'd be even funnier. Just get into that RV and load it with a bunch. You have how many kids? No. Well, when did you start having kids? Oh, when you're in the Navy, huh? How many kids did you say you had? 15? Holy moly. Yeah, come on by, baby. I've got 10. Now, most of mine are grown up. I only have 3 at the house. Holy moly. That's amazing. You gotta be kidding. Yeah. Well, we did that too. Well, come on down. Oh, we'll have a lot of fun. I'll set up a campfire. Your kids can, no, well, it all depends on how, no, well, yes. Well, you could park your bus right in our driveway if you wanted to. Because I've got a 220 outlet. I can unplug my camper and plug yourself in there if you want. But yeah, we'll be here anytime. You're thinking about coming here on Saturday? Well, you'd have to leave on Friday if you're going to do that. Yeah, I'm fine. That's everything is wonderful. Just make sure you just make sure when you're coming across 70 and 70, you got enough gas. But yeah, thank you very much. Well, we'll see you later. All right, take it easy. Well, that was a guy that lived in. See, everybody thinks I was improvising. That was a guy that lived in Kansas, and he wanted to come visit the store with his 15 kids. Now, I don't know how you guys don't think that I was just improvising and I was just making that up. Why would I make something up like that? What would be the point of making something up like that? You know? And then Chucky B says, LOL, talking to himself. So I'm talking to myself, okay? Improv. Then Kevin W says improv, okay? And then Arbuckle says, had a local bartender who used to do that for entertainment. You're Bryan. Oh, I see. So this is just what you guys expect. Ah, brother. Well, you know who the perfect person was? I can do that all day long. I literally can do that all day long. Okay. Bob Newhart was another one that was perfect with on the phone, just making stuff up. Okay. I mean, it is so fun to do that. Okay. And I could do that all day long. I've been wanting to do a stand up. I just want to do a complete random stand up, you know, and just get on there and just randomly talk, because Livestream, when he shows up in his bus with 50 kids. Yeah, okay. Yes, I will do a live stream when he shows up with his 15 kids. That's very true. You know what I've been watching? I've been watching this mini series. I think it came out in 2018, and it was about Victoria, Queen Victoria, that came to the British monarchy in 1837. She was 18 years old when she became Queen of England in 1837, and she then married Albert. Okay, they were very opposite people. I don't know how they stayed together, but they had, what I found astonishing about Queen Victoria was that she had 9 children. Okay, 9 children, and Victoria reigned in England during all the 18, I would say the 1850 to 1890 was probably the worst time in England. Okay, they were growing a lot. The Great Stink took place in England. The Great Stink. I don't know if you guys knew what the Great Stink was. All you have to do is go on YouTube and type in the Great Stink. I mean, it was so bad. They had to hire kids that were young, like 10, 12-year-olds, to basically, and they were rich too. These kids were rich. They had to go to all the wealthy homes and dig out all the excrement that the people would just throw in their basements. Bryan's gonna Bryan's gonna hire local kids and rent a bus and put them in a can. So anyway, so the next car we have, okay, is the Hellcat. We've been selling these, actually. These have been really selling quite well. So if you want to get the Hellcats, 2021 Dodge Hellcat, okay, 2021 Dodge Hellcat, very good car. This is extraction chassis, very popular, very popular, very popular. I met her let's see, Kevin W. I met her in high school. The big stink. No, you guys really, you know, it's funny. A lot of people don't understand what England had to go through during the 1800s, 1850 to like 1890. Okay. And all of this was done before we had hydraulics. They literally had to create an entire new sewage system. I typed in the Great Stink into my search engine, and it showed me Toy Store owner crop dusting. That's not funny there, UNM. That's a very insulting comment. I can't believe you'd be so mean to me, UNM. UNM usually does not make comments like that. UNM is very civil, and he's usually nice to me, and I don't understand why he's making these comments that I crop dust, you know. Now, the next car, which again is selling quite well. I'm very happy with all the sales of our cars. All these cars are selling quite well, and which is really nice. James Butler, hi Jim, but it's true. Oh, thanks, Rod Rodriguez. So everybody is like to insult me. Okay, that's wonderful. All right, so we've got 2 new 1967 Corvette convertible. Both these are beautiful cars, beautiful cars. And this is SC417, and this is car number 2. Car number 2. Car number 2. Car number 3 was the Charger SRT. And the Ford Torino. So much crop dusting, he killed all the crops. Unbelievable. I really don't know what to do to you guys. I don't know why you guys have to insult me so much today. I don't know what I've done to get all of this bad press. I really don't understand it. Now these are really nice because they've got somewhat of a body in them, but you really can't make it out. It's kind of like a blob of plastic as the driver. Okay, you see that? But it seems like there's somebody in the car. Look at that. You see that? And those are the Corvettes. Now, the number one car of SC417, you know, I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing. We are pushing something. We are promoting something that oh yes, the summer of 1858, the sewer issues. You know, you're right. It was called the Great Stink. Matter of fact, here's this. So England was having a big problem in the 1858, and it was cholera. It was Ebola. Everything was all the diseases, and they were doing a study on where everybody was getting sick, and they found out one little town or one little area of England, nobody was getting sick. Nobody. And they found out that in that area was a pub. There was a pub right in the center of that area. And they found out that they weren't drinking water because the water around the area was polluted. Just terrible. But that pub, nobody was drinking water in that pub because they were drinking the beer and the liquor and the alcohol that was there. So there was all the water was purified. And they found out that nobody was getting sick around that pub because they were drinking alcohol that was keeping them healthy. It was really funny. But what it just goes to show is the amount of sewage they were talking about, where kids would go into the basements of some of these people's houses, and there would be crap in the basements almost a foot thick, and they would have to dig it all out, take it out of the city and dump it. And these kids, I can't, maybe somebody could find out what the name, they called these kids something. There's a specific name that they called them, because they were small enough they could get into the basements, and they'd have to, I mean, we think we have problems. Oh my gosh. Do you know why there was, and guys, when you would go to somebody's house for dinner, the guy would just stand and unzip himself and just pee right into the fire. Okay? They would just pee right into the fire. And the women would go upstairs into the and just sit on these pots and just do their business. It's disgusting, really. I mean, I don't know how they survived. Well, I don't know how America survived. I don't know how England survived. I don't know how anybody survived over the last 800 years. Everybody's calling me today. Hello there. How can I help you today, please? Bryan Young with ProTinkerToys.com. Yes. Yeah, my name is Bryan Young. Yes. Yes. Where are you from? Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Boy, I love Oklahoma. Bill from Oklahoma, I'm glad that you called me this morning. How can I help you? Yes. Yeah, we sell slot cars. We sell lots of slot cars. What kind of slot cars do you like? We don't have a lot of Tyco. I have some Tyco. Yeah, well, I mean, I have like 10 cars that are packaged in about, 25, 30 bodies and chassis. But yeah, I have plenty of them. You have a big collection. How many cars do you have? What? Wait a minute. How many cars do you say you have? 20,000? How long have you been collecting? Ever since you were a kid? Holy moly. Well, you know what? Come on down to the store or get on my website, ProTinkerToys.com, and we have everything you can possibly imagine. Well, I don't, that's funny. I don't have that, so you can't imagine that, okay? So, well, you know what? I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You watch the live stream all the time. You don't comment, huh? Well, you're going to start commenting. Well, I appreciate that. We want people to comment. We just don't want them to be obnoxious because I'm the obnoxious one. Yes, yes, you're right. All right, well, we'll take it easy there, okay, buddy? Bye-bye. Well, that guy is from Oklahoma. I'm getting all these strange phone calls. Good morning. So that's how hotels functioned. Each honey pot was emptied daily. Another a New Heart improv. No, that's not necessarily true, Arbuckle. That could have been a real one. Another New Heart improv. Oh my gosh, you guys are just really bad today. So, anyways, the first car of SC417 is the 55 Bel Air. Dave Matthews, Arbuckle, LOL. Big difference between a honey pot and a chamber pot. That's right. Chamber pot. No, you know what's really funny about the Great Stink is that it was kind of casual. You know, you had you had your different classes of people. You had the poor that were just dirt poor, you know, that lived in just squalor. You know, just basically Oliver Twist. You know, if you've ever seen the original Oliver Twist that was made in like 1970, you know, that gives you a good representation of what England looked like in the 1850s. Okay, it was not a great sight. All right, in England. So we have the 55 Bel Airs. We still have some of these. We have very few of these left. Okay, Arbuckle, LOL. Yeah, that's right. Okay, good. All righty. Moving right along. We're moving right along. Moving right along. I'm moving right along. Now we have SC 416 and 416. We have probably the second best car of the new assortments, and that is the El Camino. Now, here is a prime example of a car. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I wanted to say something. I just remembered. I wanted to say something that I didn't say yesterday. And it was coming. It was almost in my head. Well, I lost it. Anyway, this is the Thunder Road collection, and these are the El Caminos. Look at this. Look at that one, baby. Look at that. Isn't that sweet looking? Don't these look? Oh my gosh. Don't these look sweet looking? Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. Unbelievable. Only available at ProTinkerToys.com. Only available. There's only one person. Let me make this very clear. There is only one person that has been talking about Auto World cars nonstop for 3 weeks. And that is me. Bryan Young with ProTinkerToys.com. Bryan. That's because my job is to sell product that people are going to enjoy. And these cars right here, these are sweet. These are sweet. Look at this. No, I know you had the Ford Rancho, El Rancho, Ford Rancho, and you had the El Camino. El Rancho, I think it was called. Those are two cars that should have never discontinued. And the station wagon, they should have never gotten away with the station wagon. I think the station wagon is probably one of the most iconic vehicles ever made. They got away, they quit doing the station wagons, and then they came out with the minivan. When the station wagon, so the last station wagon my dad had that was huge was we drove down in 1975, we drove down to Disney World. We drove to Disney World with the camper down to Florida. From Ohio, it was Becky and I and Bryan. There was just three of us in 75. We went to Disney World. And boy, there was enough room. You could put everybody in the front seat, okay? That's how much room there was in a station wagon. The Ford Country Squire, 1969, huge vehicle. So these are available right now. These are still in stock. I don't know how much longer because we only have a tray left. Right here it is. This is the tray of the El Camino. Now the other car, which this has been doing very well too. Actually, all these cars, I can't really lie about these. I can't really lie and say, well, one car is doing better than another because all these are really nice looking. And that is the Suburban, 1957 Suburban. Nice looking car. Roadmaster, another great. My dad had a Buick Loadmaster station wagon and an Oldsmobile Silhouette van. Oldsmobile had a station wagon too. Everybody had station wagons. Because they knew they would sell. And then they got away with it and started making stupid minivans. Give me a nice station wagon right now. The problem is American automobile companies are not making cars that people want. That's the sad part about it. Those are the Suburbans. Now, here is the nicest car. This is probably my favorite of all the new cars that have come out. And I don't like this car, but this thing just looks beautiful. I mean, this just screams, hey, I want to buy this. And I would say to you, okay, I'll sell it to you. Vista Cruiser, there's another big one. My dad had a Country Squire wagon, yellow, light yellow with the slim wood grain within molding. Yes, beautiful car. Beautiful. Yes, it was. And this is the Dodge Charger RT. Look at that. The Dodge Charger RT, 1969. You can't get a prettier car than this right here. Look at that. Isn't that a beauty? Holy moly. Matter of fact, I got my driver's license. I had to pass parallel parking. Hey Siri, what was a Chrysler's station wagon in 1975? Town and Country. Luxury station wagon. That's what Mac had. 1975. Town and Country. Mac had one. Oh, these things were huge. I mean, these were tanks. Best vehicle ever made. The Town and Country. That's what Mac had in 1975. Okay, Bryan. Trivia question. I know the answer, but what was the car that Bryan was given to travel the country with TechnoToys? No, it wasn't a PT Cruiser. I was able to buy a car in 2007. TechnoToys hired me, and at 30, I was paid $35,000 a year back in 2007. Can you believe that? And in 2000, and Irwin was paying me $50,000 when I was working with Irwin back in 2000. But you know, in 2007 to get 35,000, I was very happy. And then they finally went to 50,000 too. I was paid 50,000. No, I bought the HHR. I bought an HHR. Hey Siri, find pictures of the SCX Technotoy HHR vehicle. Yeah, I don't know that. Okay, so this is the Dodge Charger. Beautiful looking car. Look at that thing. H-Car, the HHR. The HHR was a great vehicle for GM. Why they quit making that? They should have then taken the HHR and made a sedan out of it. It was a great vehicle. It was efficient. It had issues, but it was still a affordable vehicle. Okay, I bought my HHR for about $17,000. I put about 150,000 miles on it in about 2 years. I traded that for a Saturn XB. Scion XB. I love that car. I traded that for my Mini Cooper. Scion XB. All right, so that is the last car number 4. Then the last car of the assortment is the Willys Coupe of SC417 or 416 is the Willys Coupe. These are brand new cars. These are available for shopping right now. You can place your order right now for the Willys Coupe. Right now, you could get yours right now. So we've had some great shows all this week. We've had the highest. I was looking at this last night. I was looking at the algorithms from our show over the last 4 days since Monday. All right. And every show has hit over 500 views. Now, I know that might not sound like a lot, but it is, especially for a 2-hour show. We are just getting started. We haven't even started to begin. And this is the Willys Coupe right here, the Willys Coupe. And that is the end of SC416. Now, you could buy all these cars in packs of 8. We have special pricing if you buy all 8 of these cars, okay? And you want to add to your collection, you know. And like if you want to get just one golf car, just get one golf car. Don't overdo it. Just get one car a month, almost like a car a month deal, you know. What does that tell you? Let's see. Awesome. Getting close to the slot car season. Yes, thank you. It's incredible how fast the road changes over to new cars. Adam, looks like you had a good night on your show. And this is the Golf Corvette. What does that tell you? Who is gone? What do you mean, who is gone? What are we talking about? Are we talking cryptic now? Are we having a cryptic conversation? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to ban somebody. Unbelievable. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might have to ban somebody. Yes. Yes, it is. I need to set mine up. My dog like the track. Who is not typing so much? Come on, guys. Why do you guys have to be so negative? So this is the Golf Corvette. That's right. Slot Car of the Month Club. You guys should create your own club called Slot Car of a Month Club, where you get one. Maybe that's what we do. Let's see. What could we do here? We could. How could we do that? So let's see. If we decided to do, if we did, okay. So if now that's a good idea. So, if we. So if we changed the club membership, if we changed it to $250, so for $250 a year, you would get one slot car a month. It would be a random car. Okay, you would just get a random car, and whatever would be the newest, you would get one car. Okay, just a random car. You would just get a random for everybody that it's called Club of the Month. We would call it Club Car of the Month Club. Okay, it would cost you $250, and then every month you would get a car sent to you, and in that package would be my picture, okay, signed, and you would get that. That's a good idea. I was laughing at Clark's reference. Okay. Clark. Clark's reference. What's Clark? Arbuckle, a little more selective about my collection. Free shipping. No, I wouldn't be able to do free shipping, unfortunately. Oh, that's something to think about. I'll talk to that with the boys over the next couple days. We're going to have a meeting next week, I think. Christmas vacation. Kevin W. If you haven't bought your car inserts, these are car inserts. They go into your chassis or bodies to give you a three-dimensional look of your cars. And these are for Thunderjet bodies. And then we have bodies for We have bodies for extraction too. And those are available right now. Here's a picture. We have 53 people again. Unbelievable. Here's a picture of my wife and I in 1987. If you guys are just now watching, here's a picture of Kathy and I. This is when I opened up Young's Newsstand, December 27th, 1987. That's a picture of me and my wife, Kathy. Just so everybody knows, that is real. I did have a newsstand. Yeah, flamed beetle. Well, I know Arbuckle does not like the flamed beetle, okay? Arbuckle does not like that car. And he's more selective nowadays. He doesn't buy as much as he used to because he's more focused on what he purchases. Okay. And don't show us a Polaroid. That's not a Polaroid. Ha ha ha. Was that a choir practice? Ha ha ha. No, it's oh my gosh. This is a picture of Kathy and I in the newsstand in December of 1987. I was 27 years old at the time. I was 27 years old. That's Kathy and me. Kathy was pregnant with, I think Kathy was pregnant with Ryan. 1987. Holy cow, man! I'll tell you, man. I'll tell you, 1987. So oh my God, Arbuckle. Arbuckle, LOL. My wife bought me on for Christmas because she thought it was cute. Yeah, I guess that I do look like Daniel does look like me. You know what? You're right. Daniel does look like me with hair. Now that I look at this, Daniel, I look just like Daniel. Now Daniel's 35, so huh. Those were long days or long ago days. I can't complain. I can't complain about life. We've had our spats, Kathy and I. But I was watching this, and I know it's all fiction. This movie about Victoria and her husband Albert. You know, they I guess they had a lot of fights, but I mean they had 9 kids together. 9 kids. Now my dad and mom had 6 kids and they got a divorce. I guess it's all relative, I guess. But Albert, he lived to be as almost old as Queen Victoria. That's what was so funny. Queen Victoria died in 1990 in 1901. Queen Victoria, and then 1901 to 1910 was Victoria's oldest, which was Albert, and then after that was King Edward, which was Albert's oldest son. He became king from 1910 to 1939. He died in 1939. I'm the youngest of 6 kids. I'm the second youngest. My sister Becky is the youngest. I was second. And then it was Tim. Tim was my oldest brother, and then it was Tim, Dora, Karen, Susan and Becky, or me and then Becky, and we all were pretty close until the divorce. My dad divorced my mom, and that kind of broke up the family. My brother had already graduated high school. My sister Dora she stayed with my mom until she graduated high school. And then she worked at a local clothing store at the Toledo at Franklin Park Mall in like between 70 and 74. I think she was dating one of the security guards. His name was Cal at the mall. She was dating him. And because she worked at one of the stores there during the 70s, early 70s, and then in 75 she became a nurse, and she moved down to Crooksville to be with my grandma and my grandfather, because they moved from the hill. They sold the whole farm and they moved into Crooksville in the late 70s, like 75 or 77, 78. Anyways, all right, so that was that. And then, now what we've got, I showed all these cars off yesterday. I'm going to hold off on those today. I haven't gone over these cars in a while, so I'm going to go over these. I'm only doing the live stream until 11 o'clock because Daniel wants to do videos of all the cars. And so we're going to be doing videos down at the shed, okay? So this is going to be a short show until it's going to go until hey, what happened to you? What happened to you? So Derek, I have no idea what you mean. What happened to me? What happened to me? I don't know. What happened to me? I'm the youngest of 6. Live stream, you doing the videos, please. So they want me to do a live stream doing the videos. I'll talk to Daniel about that. So today is sponsored by the Mayflower. All right, let me see. So the Mayflower is a cab over, is a Peterbilt truck and trailer. Beautiful. It's not my favorite. Ha ha ha. What is my favorite? My favorite is my Turgel. Of course, and now Adam Hurd is going to call me here for some reason. I have no idea why he's calling. He's bored, probably.
You don't need to talk to Daniel. You can just do it.
No, what?
You're the patriarch.
So right, are you at work now outside?
I am.
And so you went outside. You're not going to talk to me in the office?
I always walk outside. It gets me away from my desk.
It does. Are you allowed to do this?
Yeah, of course.
Are you? How are your nerves doing?
I've been fine with that.
You're fine, huh?
Yep.
You look a little pudgy in the face.
I've lost a lot of weight.
Okay. All righty. Hold on.
You don't need to answer that phone.
Hello.
It's Derek.
Hello. Yep. Yes, we do. Yes. I can, well, it will take a little time for me to get that together. How many do you want? No. Well, I mean, if you want to buy that many of them, I'll have to get them all together. But I can do that for you. Well, give me a call back, okay? Yeah, what do you want?
Hey, so I don't know if you saw my comment or not, but you are my adult Mr. Rogers neighborhood.
You're my adult Rogers neighborhood? What are you talking?
Mr. Rogers.
Okay, now Derek's calling. So how do I do? I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get it.
So do you get what I'm saying? So as a kid, I grew up watching Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Yes.
And now you're our adult version of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. We get to see the whole neighborhood. We get to see everybody from the neighborhood.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Well, let me see what Derek is saying. So are you My adult Mr. Rogers, Derek. Is that what you have to have?
You like Fred Sanford or Archie Bunker to me.
Okay, so I am Archie Bunker or Sanford and Son with Derek. Okay, so oh my goodness, what do you want to talk to me about?
Hey, you talking about guess Derek gonna call. I said, well, let me go ahead and call him.
Brother, goodbye. Unbelievable. That's all I have that time to do is call me. James Butler, any word? Yes. Okay, so I've told this before that the last word I heard from Auto World was that the Golf tanker, that's this vehicle right here, will be finished production in what did I say? September 15th. It's supposed to ship China September 15th. And once it hits the water, we are going to put it for sale, pre-orders. As soon as it hits the water, it will go on pre-sales, okay? And as fast as that sells, okay, we are then going to put up, we're then going to show the samples of the 55 Bel Air Golf logo or design. Okay, so the Golf logo, the 55 Golf will look just like this. It's going to look just like this car, but like this. Same deco, everything, okay? It will look like this, but it will be Golf, okay? And so that is what is going to be the second car that we do. But I cannot do this until I sell out of the first one, okay? So my goal is to sell out with, I think it's going to sell out within a week. That's my inclination is it's going to sell out in a week. Now I could be totally wrong, but no, and that's one of the problems that I have with Auto World right now is, they literally canceled everything changed. They quit doing samples. We never got samples. They charge us $1,000, for production and all that, but we don't get any production, which I'm gonna talk about. I don't understand. We're charged $1,000. Okay, you charge us $1,000 to get the mock-ups and all that, but I don't get a mock-up, and I don't understand how does that doesn't make any sense. And so that's a problem with me. Okay, I don't have a lot of problems, but I think, okay, so I'm giving you $1,000 to get the initial diet. So you're telling me it costs him $1,000 to give me a design, okay, and I don't get any samples, okay? I mean, please. And so all I have are just the images. They've got the samples, okay? So as soon as it's for sale, it's going to go for sale. Or we're going to put that up for sale. And we will let you know as soon as it is going to go for sale, okay? And see, I started this business. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I've told you this 100 million times. I started this business by just chance, really. I was talking to Craig at the New York Toy Fair, and I said to him, hey, if you ever have any closeouts of sets and you want to sell them, call me. Okay? That's all I said to him. I said, if you ever have any closeouts, call me. All right? And so that's when he called me back in 17, I think. No, maybe it was 18. And he said, "Hey, Bryan, I've got 500 race sets, and I got 500 race sets for 20 grand." I said, do you want to buy those? I said, yeah, I'll do that. So I got literally a semi load of race sets. As a matter of fact, it was the whole semi. It was like 15 pallets. And I had to buy a sea container. That's the first sea container I bought. It was a 20-footer. So, and it was filled with, oh my goodness, all of the sets that I went through. I cannot believe I sold all those sets. That's 500 race sets, okay? And that's what started all this thing. I mean, I wouldn't have, when I opened this door, all you have to do is go watch old videos of 4 years ago, and you see me in the vault here, and I'm right over here is where all the sets are now. But if you watch the old videos, go back 4 years ago and watch me in the vault, okay? You'll see the stacks of sets, okay? I don't have a single one of them. Not a single one of those sets. They're all gone. I mean, that's how many sets we've sold. And then I sold 400 Victory 400 sets. And I'm at a stage right now in my life that how much more do I put into it? I mean, I enjoy doing the live streams. Let's see. I do this because number one, I like to talk. You know what it's like entertainment. It's like I was listening to who was I listening to? An actor. He was talking. Oh shoot, who was that? Was it Liam Neeson, or was it Denzel Washington? And they were talking about just the art. No. It was Toby. Oh gosh, he was an actor, a character actor all through the. He was in the movie Creature from Creature from. Well, it was in The Thing. He was the officer, the captain. Captain Michael, and he was just talking about his craft, and he loved. This was a character actor, and he acted all through the 50s, 60s, and 70s. He just loved to act. He just that was his fun, was acting. He loved to just pretend to be that character. That was his entertainment. It's kind of like a guy liking to take out a car, or it's kind of like looking at an RC car. Like this is one of our RC cars that we sell. If you didn't know that we sell RC, we have lots of RC cars, and we're going to be really doing a push on RC cars in the next month. But this is one of our best sellers. This is called the Big Bear. Okay, this is and this is designed and engineered. But it's just like, if you love RC cars, you just love to play with them. It's the same thing with sled cars. And this is a brushless It's got it's got metal shocks. It's got liquid shocks, or it's got fluid in this. Look at this. And this is probably the best. Plus, it's got headlights. This is probably the best RC car that you can buy for the dollar. For the dollar. Now, if you were to buy Traxxas and spend 10 times the amount, yes. But if you want just an affordable RC car, the Big Bear, and have a blast all day long, the Big Bear, the Shogun, or the Slingshot, any of those, or the Exterminator. This is the Big Bear. This is the sister gun. The sister of it is the Exterminator. So both of these, the Exterminator and the Big Bear, are basically on the same chassis, just different bodies. But I guarantee you that your kid, whoever you're buying this for, or even you, are going to have a blast with these cars. And all the parts are available at ProTinkerToys.com. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Now, that is the, now if you're talking, that's 1/10 scale, okay? Or 12 scale. These are 1/20 scale. If you want a 1/10 scale that is just absolutely a beast, that'd be your Samurai. This thing is literally, when I opened up when we opened this store up, I went to IMAX. This was a year before that. And this is another big purchase. I went to IMAX, and he had a warehouse. I said, hey, listen, if you give me terms on this stuff, I'll buy it all of you. And he basically, I bought 700 RC cars. About 700. I had about 180 of version 1 of the Samurais. I had the Exterminator. And then I had the Exterminator 4-gear, or wireless or brushless. And then we had I had another one, it was called the Storm or something. It was a little tiny one. I had like 300 of those. Every single one of them sold out. And then Bill at IMAX decided to come out with the Samurai 2.0. I sold over 200 Samurais. Every customer loved it. Matter of fact, I was getting guys wanting to buy a whole case of them just to have parts. And that's why if you want to get a great RC car for your kid for Christmas, or for you, it's a 1/10 scale, get him the Samurai or the Python or the Navajo or the Apache, which are off-road vehicles. The greatest slot car you could possibly get right here, the Samurai. Nothing better than the Samurai. And you know what? They're designed and engineered. They're designed by Americans, by Bill at IMAX. Bill's been doing RC cars almost for 30 years. Okay? And they are fast, especially this one right here. This Big Bear. I'll tell you, you want to get a good car, these are it. I'm just telling you. These are the cars right here, the Big Bear. Big Bear. That's it right there, the Big Bear. And this is a plastic sheet that comes over it. You basically peel this off of your car. And your car is more shiny. See what happens? You peel this this film off of the car, which will protect the car. A lot of people will leave that on for a while, and then once this gets all done, then they take it off. And that is the Big Bear. Big Bear. Now you're probably asking yourself, well, why is he talking about slot cars? Well, I got into slot cars because of Bill. And trying to carry trying to stock Traxxas is very difficult. It's almost impossible to get Traxxas, number one. And they have so many rules that this is just as good. I mean, literally, Traxxas, the only difference between Traxxas, so Traxxas would be your BMW, and the Big Bear is kind of like a Nissan or a Toyota, Prius, okay? That's the difference, okay? You got your BMWs, your Mercedes, and these are just one step behind, your Priuses, okay? And that's what these are, the Big Bear, okay? And these are available at ProTinkerToys.com, ProTinkerToys.com. We have these, we sell these all day long. All day long. We have the 1/10 scale, we have the 1/24 scale, we have the 1/8 scale, or I'm sorry, 12. What's the other scale? I think they're all 12. Most of them are 12. If they're not 12, they're 1/10. 18, 1/12 and 1/18 scale. The katanas, I think, are 18. Yeah, 16. For example, this is a katana, which is a 1/16 scale, okay? This is a really nice car here. I want to show this car off. This is a nice car. Might as well do this because I want to get people to start buying slot or RC cars for me for Christmas. I want to try to sell about 5,000 RC cars this Christmas. I think I can do it too if I concentrate myself on. It's all about sales, baby. It's all about sales. So this is a katana, and the katana is really a body. Now, the chassis are similar to the Scorpion, the Slingshot. The Slingshot is the same body as the katana. It's just this is 1/16 scale, where the Slingshot is a 1/10 scale, or 12 scale. 1/12 scale. So this is a much smaller car, but this is only $100. You know what I'm saying? This is just a fun RC car for the money. I mean, look at it. It's got the guys inside. It's just a beautiful little car. Okay? And it's got all the headlights. It just lifts up. It's really cool, the design on this thing. It just lifts up. And it's got a headlight. You got a headlight wire in it. And, it's just real easy. It just snips together. One thing nice about IMAX is parts. There is never, ever a problem with parts. So this is a 1/12 scale. No, not 1/12 scale. This is a 1/16 scale. This is a 1/16 scale katana. And then this is the same vehicle. Okay, but this is the Slingshot. This is the 1/12 scale. This is 1/16. And this is 1/12. Same type of car. Okay. But this is a little bigger. Okay. Then we have the Ninja, same, everything is based on scale, okay? How big do you want it? This is great for an average 10-year-old, okay? Very, a perfect car for a starter for a kid. Perfect car to start. And all these are available at ProTinkerToys.com. You got your exterminator. You got your big bear. Okay. You got the slingshot. You got your katana. Okay, so you have all your scales right here. Okay. Really all you need. This is it right here. This is what you got right here. You got your katana, your slingshot, your big bear, your exterminator. It goes from 16, 12, 12, 10, 12. And then 10 scale is your samurai and your red cat. Then we got the tanks. You want Panzer tanks. We have all the tanks. And these are all made by these shoot BBs. And this is all remote control tanks. This is a German Panzer. And this is basically your tanks. These are all metal. Some of them have metal gears. Most of them have metal gears and chassis with a plastic frame. Some of them have metal and plastic all together. And these are 529. This is the all metal right here. You want to get the ultimate and RC tank, right here it is. And again, all the parts are available at ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com. Everything is available at ProTinkerToys.com. So the helicopters, we have basically two types of helicopters. These, the Shark 3 is a great training helicopter to start you into flying your helicopter, okay? These are a great trainer helicopter. And once you get to learn how to fly your helicopter, you want to buy one of these, which are the Rage RC Hero Copters. There's 4 different. You got SWAT, you have police, you have Coast Guard, SWAT, and what is that one? Sheriff. And these are just a little, you've got the pitch on your rotors pitch, so that's what's going to move you forward. Where with this helicopter is, it just has the pitch angle thing on it, which then helps you to rotate the direction. But this is a great starter helicopter, along with this one here. This is another starter helicopter. What did I do with it? Yeah, you need to get that trash in a new bag, put it in the back of the van. Oh, the van's got a bunch of water in it. That needs to come in here. A case of it does. There's one more helicopter that we've got. Where is that helicopter? Well, I don't know where the other helicopter is, but this is a great start. If you want to get a great, inexpensive starter helicopter, this would be it right here. This would be it right here. And if you want to get an inexpensive drone for $100, that'd be this thing right here. Matter of fact, this is probably the best drone. It would be this one or this one here. And this has been discontinued because they're coming out with a new one. But this is the Stinger. We have the Stinger or the Fold drone for $100 each one of them. Now this one's $250 because this has a pivotal axis and a digital camera, or a better digital camera, and the camera actually moves. This again is your basically starter helicopter. Yeah, you know, Adam, could you do me a favor? Yeah, because they said they had sent those to me. I got to find out where they are. Just send me a list of those items. Wait a minute. All I have to do is go to your email. Maybe I can find it here, Adam. That was a while ago, Adam. That was best. Adam, will you send me those parts again? Because I thought they had sent those to me. Yeah, do that for me, would you please? So that is basically that's basically what we got here. We had 53 people watching this morning. It's probably our best audience. Well, yesterday we had 53 people. No, that's probably a good idea, Arbuckle. But it's harder said than done. Time for me to go get some materials to build a slot car table. Well, all you need is 2x4s and particle wood and indoor and outdoor carpet. That is really what you need, only what you need. We have had a good show today. I'm going to have to get ready to do the videos. All right, I'm going to do a video real quick. Another short. I'll turn the camera around. Oh, we got 21 people on X. Holy cow, that's been the most on X in a long time. Holy moly. Those are record numbers, guys. We have 21 people on X. Holy moly. Wow, those are numbers you can't ignore. Wow. So we're going to do a short. Let's see, did somebody send a message to the live stream? Will you substitute the Rally 4x5 for a Sienna set at Bargains 44 for me? Yes, we have 4x4 sets. Yes, we have the 4x4 Rally set. All right, so I've got to check something out here. Something's not right. I got to look at what's going on here. All right, so I've got to check something out here. Something's not right. All right, so it's right. Okay, so we're on X. So X, you can change the the preference on X. You can change it to be letterbox. Most people like the letterbox because you can see more. See more, get it? See more. Hello, Bryan. Yes, Anthony Bateman. Hello, David Matthew. How are you doing? So Anthony Bateman seems like he's always coming in around noon, just when I'm leaving. And I have to leave early today, guys, because I have to get ready for doing videos down at the store. Now, I might do another live stream when I get down there. I'll have to ask my son. If my son Ryan is watching this live stream, he needs to go on to and make another live stream, a second live stream. So I want to do another gun video because we sell so many of these guns. I've got to do one. Let me get one of my rifles. Where are my rifles? Okay, good morning, everybody. This is Bryan Young at ProTinkerToys.com. And this is another video that we have to do about our die-cast cap guns. This is a die-cast rifle. We sell more rifles than we know what to do with. This is a duck rifle. It's an 8-shot. Look at this. Watch, listen to it. Listen, listen. Look at that, all die cast. What's a die cast? It's metal. Now, the butt is plastic. This is plastic, but all this is metal. Look at this. You want to hear something awesome? Okay, baby, you're going to do it right here, ProTinkerToys.com. Oh my goodness. Oh, caps. You can't miss a cap gun. Holy cow. We have all these. You see all these cap guns? We are the largest selection. We have the largest selection of cap guns on this planet. Matter of fact, I have so many. I love the company. I decided to buy it. No, that's not right. That's right. Special City. I love cap guns so much, I bought the company. Yee-haw, cowboy. Oh, smell that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the caps, for the love of Mike. Oh, we have all sorts. We have big rifles, small rifles. We have the elk rifle. We have the duck rifle. We have barrel shotguns, double shotguns. We have the M16. We have Tommy guns. Well, we're out of the Tommy gun right now. We have the M114 and 118. Yeah, where's the 118s? I'm out of 118s. We're always out of guns. It seems like as soon as we get them in, they sell out. It's as soon as we sell out, we have to get more. Only at ProTinkerToys.com. Yeehaw, cowboy! Now, I know that is all messed up because none of the words are going to be correct. So I'm going to have to watch this whole thing. Good morning, everybody. This is Bryan Young. Yeah, see, they got Bryan wrong. So Bryan is with an I, not a Y. We got ProTinkerToys. ProTinkerToys.com is wrong. ProTinkerToys.com. All right, so that's correct. So I'll let that play. .com. This is another video that we have to do about our die-cast cap guns. This is a die-cast rifle. We sell more rifles than we know what to do with. This is a duck rifle. It's an 8-shot. Look at this. Watch. Listen to it. Listen. Look at that. All die-cast. What's a die-cast? It's metal. Now, the butt is plastic. It's metal. You know what die-cast is? It's metal. You want to hear something awesome? You want to hear something awesome? Okay, baby, you're going to do it right here. Okay, baby, you're going to do it. Okay, I got to change. I got to change that. Let's see here. Oh my goodness. Caps. You can't miss a cap gun. Holy cow. We have all these. You see all these cap guns? We are the largest selection. We have the largest selection of cap guns on this planet. Matter of fact, I have so many. I love the company. I decided to buy it. No, that's not right. That's right. Special City. I love cap guns so much, I bought the company. Yeehaw, cowboy. Oh, smell that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the caps, for the love of Mike. Oh, we have all sorts. We have big rifles, small rifles. We have the elk rifle. We have the duck rifle. We have barrel shotguns, double shotguns. We have the M16. We have Tommy guns. Well, we're out of the Tommy gun right now. We have the M114 and 118. Yeah, where's the 118s? I'm out of 118s. We're always out of guns. It seems like as soon as we get them in, they sell out. It's as soon as we sell out, we have to get more. Only at ProTinkerToys. Yeehaw, cowboy! Okay, so that's done. See how I do that? Now, I will guarantee you that by tomorrow we've sold another $200-300. And how long did that take me to do? How long did that take me to do? What? 5 minutes? Took me 5 minutes? 5 minutes to do a video that I'm going to make $300 or $400. A great selection of die-cast cap guns in the country, on the planet, in the universe. There we go. So we're going to upload that because we're going to use that video. Because I already sent the other videos. Now that one only had 45 videos or 45 looks at. Let's see here. Here we go again, guys. Bryan Young with ProTinkerToys.com. Yeehaw, cowboy. And here we go again. Cap guns, cap guns, cap guns, and more cap guns. We have 25 people on X now. We have 25 people watching on X. Holy moly, we've never had that many people on X in a long time. Yippee-yi-yo, creator. Yeah, Frank Capero died. He was a judge in, you might have seen his videos on YouTube, Providence, Rhode Island. It's too bad. A lot of nice people have been dying lately. This is Bryan Young, and I'm constantly doing videos of our cap guns because... Boy, you want some great cap guns? Get them at ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com. Yeah, so they got rid of, so this is what I can't sell enough of these things. Every time I do a video on these cap guns, because this... So here's a funny thing. It says, what did this guy ever do to anyone? The Cracker Barrel guy next to the Cracker Barrel. What did he do to anybody? He didn't do anything, but that right there, they got rid of. Oh, I don't want to go there anymore because it infuriates me how stupid these. What time is it? Oh, it's only 10 a.m. How stupid you have to be. Unbelievable. You literally have to have a no brain. Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Bryan Young. Here we go again. Did you get your cap guns yet? Because if you don't, I might have to buy more. Unbelievable. At ProTinkerToys.com. I don't even know. I don't know if anybody is watching these videos that I post. Here we go again. I keep selling out of guns. Every time I post a video on Facebook and X, we sell a half a dozen. Holy moly. Well, that right there is going to sell us a half dozen more guns. Lords, and more lords. So I've got to have to, I'm going to have to sign off, guys. I might do a live stream, restart the live stream down at the shed because I gotta have my lunch. I didn't have a very good breakfast this morning. I made breakfast for all the kids in high school. Nobody ate them. Nobody came over and had the pancake. I had pancakes and bacon. Nobody came by. You know how depressing that was? Unbelievable. So Dave Matthew is notoriously being the world's largest toy weapons dealer. Anthony Bateman. Have a good lunch, Bryan. Bryan, have a good one, Bryan. I've been asking you about the Tommy Pew Pews. Tommy Pew Pews. Tommy. Oh yeah, it's sold out right now. We're out of the Tommy gun. I can't show you. I can show you on X. I only have one left on X. So if you go to X. Matter of fact, here, I'll just do it like this, okay? I'll just do it like this. Because I can do it like this. All right? I can do it like this. I can turn the camera around here. So above my shoulder, okay, you will see the Tommy gun. Okay, we are sold out of that, okay? Completely sold out of the Tommy gun above my shoulder, okay? I don't have any more. I won't have more till October. All right. Hey, Bryan, how did you buy the bank? Okay, I can't tell. I know what you're doing, Adam. I know what you're doing, Adam. I cannot because I got to go eat. I did not have breakfast this morning, and I'm very hungry right now. Okay, my stomach is turning like it's got a hole in it right now. So I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to go make myself lunch. And I hope everybody understands. Well, we do have a couple Tommy guns that have. Don't we have a couple Tommy guns that have bad packaging? Hey, do we have a couple Tommy guns with bad packaging?
What do you mean?
I thought we had some Tommy guns with bad packaging. Oh, one of those cases. Remember I wanted to save one? Yeah, we have one of these.
Those were kind of,
No, the boxes are bad, right?
no, it was kind of the mechanism itself. Take a look at it.
I thought they had bad packaging. Yeah, I'm gonna get one. Here, we need to. I just wanted one of these cases in here.
You want me to put it back in the van?
Yeah, because I need it in the van. I need it in the shed. I bought 2 cases. Thank you very much, my friend. What a guy. I won't pick on you this morning. I'm not gonna pick on Mac Henry this morning. I'm gonna be very respectful for Mac Henry. I gotta go. All right, guys, we will sign off. We're gonna sign off on this first. We had 25 people on X. I want to turn it around. I want to thank everybody for watching X. Thanks a lot. 25 people on X. Great show today. All right, so we got X done. We got X done. We got that done.